going on, y'all? What's going on? I want y'all to really pay attention to this live right here, because I want to be the first to tell you guys that I am not bigger than the message. Tramell is not bigger than the message. And I don't want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to my message. Because the truth is that none of us is bigger than the message. Before I get into this live, it's gonna be very important, man, because we gotta reground ourselves. We have to re-humble ourselves. And we gotta remember why we here, why we doing this, what we fighting for, and why we fighting. George, what's going on? If you guys got any questions for me going through this live, I'm going to be a little bit more interactive on this live, because I definitely don't mind some feedback on this. Could you guys please share it out, though? Share out this live before I really get into it, because I want this to reach as many people as possible. But I just want to be clear that I am not bigger than a message. Actually, none of us is bigger than the message. You know, you got people out there that want to make, the election about them, instead of making this election about the members, the people, the movement. What we may be losing in the process. I never cared about being popular off of this. I never cared about being a public figure over this. Like, none of this means anything to me. None of it means nothing to me. The only thing that means something to me is the message. Getting the message out there to the people. You know what I'm saying? Javon, what up, bro? You said, what's the status of Tier 6? We supposed to be working with Senator Parker on another draft for Tier 6, so I keep people posted on that. But I just want to make things clear that nobody that's in these union politics is bigger than the message. And I just want to be the first to tell you guys, I don't care about getting credit, but we got to be careful, because there's people out there that like to twist the narrative, because we are in a political playing field, and it is what you call that? It is election year, and we in a political playing field, so people will try to take credit to give themselves some credits or whatever, give themselves some credit or whatever the case is. But we got to be careful with everything, because people will try to make themselves bigger than the message. I don't want y'all to listen to me. Let's stop getting caught up in personalities. Let's stop getting caught up in how people look and how they talk and things like that. This is about the message. This is about us creating change here in this union, us protecting our livelihoods. That's what this is about. That's what this is about at the end of the day. It's not about nothing else. And it seems like us as members, we don't care about our own fate. We don't care what happens to us until it happens to us. Like, you go to union meetings, there's hardly anyone there. There's hardly anyone there at union meetings. And then as soon as something goes on, people want to know, well, why did this happen? Or why did that happen? Or you got people saying, we don't go to union meetings because it's the same thing every month. Well, how do you expect to hold your union reps accountable if you're not going to union meetings? Like, the reason they do what they do is because we don't go to union meetings. Do we care about our own fate here in Local 100? Like, do we care if we losing jobs? Do we care if contractors is taking our work? Do we care if our health care is diminishing? Do we care if we not getting raises to keep up with the cost of living? Like, what do we care about here? What do we care about here as members. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But it is about the messaging at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to pay attention to these messages. We don't care. Us a Progressive Action, I can promise you, we don't care about being the best. We don't care about being first. None of us is bigger than the message. None of us is bigger than the message. And then, you know, you will have people, you know, some of their messaging is negativity. Like, if your messaging is negativity, that's not good messaging. What's going on, man? How you doing? That's not good messaging. Nobody is going to want to unite with people who's negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody don't want to unite with people who's negative, who's you know, volatile. Nobody don't want that, because it takes away from the messaging, and all that angriness and being volatile, and you know, it takes away from the messaging. Nobody want to be connected to volatile people. Nobody wants to be connected to volatile people. Let me see. Somebody wanna come in my live. What's going on here? Somebody wanna tap into the live. See if she did that by accident. I don't know who she is. All right, she declined the invitation. But yeah, us at Progressive Action, we only want to focus on positivity, man. We don't want to deal with the negativity, the bashing. Now we will protect ourselves and protect our name and things of that nature, because people got a habit of attacking. Until they get attacked, then everything is wrong. We only want to focus on the positivity, and we only want to focus on the messaging. That's all we want to focus on. That's all we want to focus on. When it comes to us fighting for the members, it's not about who's first. It's not about who's last. It's not about who's popular, who's better. We can't worry about being a man, being a woman. We can't focus on that. It's about the messaging. And it's about it being a group effort, a collective effort. We should only want to focus on the messaging, a collective effort, and recognize that there's one enemy here. We must recognize that there's one enemy here. There is no, I don't look at the competition. If you want to even call it that, call it that. I don't look at the competition as being our enemy. We don't care to attack our competition. That's why a lot of stuff we've been ignoring lately, because it takes away from the messaging. It takes away from the information that the people need to hear. If we fighting amongst each other, how we gonna get the messaging out? You understand what I'm saying? If we fighting amongst each other, how are we going to get the messaging out? It's not about being the best. It's not about being popular. It's not about being a man, being a woman. It's about getting the message out there and fighting these bosses. That's what it's about. It's about calling out the people who's selling us out to the bosses. It's not about nothing else. Like, why would I attack without why would I sit back and make videos constantly attacking people? Our Progressive Action platform is not about attacking candidates. Our platform is about getting at the bosses and giving you guys the information, the message. It's about the message. It's not about nothing else, man. And I won't even have to say, we have to stop the people. You guys got to see what's going on at the end of the day. We all getting attacked. We all getting attacked, right? But you will get nothing out of attacking each other. And it took me a while to learn that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best. I don't care to be the best. Only thing I care about is about getting the messaging out. My team message never changed. We've been fighting. We've been fighting the bosses, calling them out by name. We've been fighting the governor, calling them out by name. We have been throwing rallies, doing all this stuff because it's part of the messaging. It's part of the messaging. None of us is bigger than the message. I'm here to tell y'all firsthand, Tramell is not bigger than the message. Not bigger than the message. I'm not. I'm not. And if people messaging is mainly negativity, that's not good messaging. That's negative messaging. We staying away from that too. Like people don't understand. Like some people is doing this just to get away from their tools. Some people is just doing this for a name. Oh, I'm gonna be VP this. I'm division chair that. I'm gonna be president this. I'm gonna be administrative VP that. Like nobody respects a name. People respect the work. People respect the message. I never held a union title here, but I get a lot of respect because of the messaging. Y'all hear what I'm saying? It's about the messaging, man. We not focused on negativity. We don't care about being negative. And moving forward, we should focus on taking care of one another, protecting one another. There's so many attacks on labor right now. We can't even stand together on the common issues. You want to know why we can't stand together on the common issues? Because people want to be focused on who's going to get the credit, who's going to be the man, who's going to be the woman, who could use the propaganda to get elected. Like people always say, yo, you guys is people always want to talk about campaigning. Like we don't campaign, we do the work. We don't campaign, we do the work. Shout out to my boy Clark D, man. He's doing the work on Twitter. He's doing the work. Lena, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people out there that's doing the work. They don't care about to be a part of no clique. Like I don't go out there and try to click up with people, man. This progressive action thing happened organically. It happened organically. Like, we don't care about clicking up. This ain't about no election. This is about doing the work because you got people here that only started doing the work because it's election time. And then you got people out here that continue to do the work even when it's not election time. That's what it's about. It's about doing the work and the messaging, man. People out here getting it twisted, man. I spend a lot of time here in the park, sitting down, just enjoying life, trying to simmer down. Life is too hectic, man. We coming to work, we getting our asses kicked at work, getting our butts kicked at work. You know what I'm saying? We getting attacked by management, we getting attacked by the passengers, man. And you know what's so crazy about us at Progressive Action? We don't gotta do none of this. We don't have to do none of this, man. Like I haven't, I like me personally, and I'm speaking for myself. I could just come and do what most of the people do here. Go to work, come home, mind my business, and protect myself. But it feel like I got the information. I got to pass the messaging down. And each one of us is responsible for passing the message down. You pass the message down, you become valuable. You become valuable once you start passing the message, man. All this is about messaging, positivity. You know what I'm saying? We love everybody. We love everybody. We don't hate nobody. We love everybody because we all in this together. We are all in this together. Tramell Thompson is not bigger than the message. I wish there's a way that I could have delivered the message or thought this out further, how to deliver the message and stay anonymous. Never showed my face because I don't care to be recognized. I don't care to be in the newspaper, but it felt like I was called upon to deliver the message. Because believe it or not, let me tell y'all, believe it or not, people vibrate at different frequencies. You hear people say, oh, what's the vibe? I can't vibe with this person. Vibe is short for vibrate. And some people could have the same messaging, but they just don't vibrate with the people, because I think that some people are chosen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was chosen to do this. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what I do know is that I'm here to deliver the message. I'm here to deliver the message. And we need more people to deliver the message. We need more people that's going to vibrate. Like, I never knew that I would have became popular off of fighting for workers' rights. I did music. I got more popularity probably from labor issues than I did music. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is my calling. Maybe I'm here to serve a purpose of delivering the message. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bigger than the message. I'm here to deliver the message and give it to you guys and fight. I already made it a decision in my head. Like, I already know what comes to it. I could possibly get fired, locked up, or whatever because of this. But it's worth the risk, because the message is more important than me right now. I'm willing to risk it all for the message. A lot of people just don't get it, man. A lot of people doing this for clout. A lot of people doing this to get elected. I really don't care to get. Matter of fact, I got a big announcement coming up, man. I got a big announcement coming up. Like, I don't even care about being elected, man. Having a title in the union does not make you who you are. It does not give you a better message. It does not make you a better fighter. You got people who's not elected that's better leaders than the people who is elected. You know what I'm saying? I got a big announcement coming soon. But it is about unity. It is about us uniting. But it's about what's more important. It's about us uniting off of a positive message, not attacking each other. Not attacking each other. It's about us calling out the sellouts, calling out the people who's allowing us to be fed to the wolves, man. It's not about attacking one another. We are not uniting off of attacks. It's not just going to work like that. You're not going to attack and think that next week we're going to be friends. It don't work like that. Don't work like that. That's not good messaging. That's negative messaging. Nobody ain't gonna want to unite with someone who been talking mad stuff about them, or we just don't do that. We just not going to do that, man. Got to be grounded to the earth, grounded to positivity, man. People don't want to unite with people who's angry all the time, who want to attack people all the time. Everyone but management. Nobody wanna unite with negativity. And you probably could fool some people, but you can't fool the universe. You can't fool the universe. You can fool people, but you won't fool the universe. The universe won't allow your vibration to get out there to reach out to people. It just won't happen. It will have you fooled. It's like the devil. It will have you fooled. The devil don't come to you with horns and a tail and things of that nature. The devil will come to you with like the devil's advocate. Like Al Pacino in The Devil's Advocate. The devil will come at you like that as your friend to make you think that you're doing things right and things of that nature. But when you vibrate with the universe the correct way, like I try to, it will keep that negativity away from you. They would try to break you down, put false allegations on you. They would try to destroy you. But nothing is bigger than the universe and the energy that you put out there. Nothing is bigger than that. That's why you will watch some people and they'll be out there talking, and they're just not vibrating with the people, because deep down in their being, they not fooling the universe. People could say, oh, they could put up all the God quotes, they could put up anything that they want, but they won't vibrate with the people. They would not vibrate with the people, and that's what's going on now. They not vibrating with the people. They not vibrating with the people. Like, and then people want to compete. Why y'all want to compete with us? Why y'all want to compete with us? We not competing with anybody. Only thing we doing is putting out the message. If the universe is vibrating with us the correct way, vibrating with us and messing with us the way that they are, don't be mad at us. Be mad at the universe. Correct something about yourself. Correct something about yourself. You know, everybody want to come like they all high and mighty. I'm this, I'm that. Why you not vibrating with the people? People want to come together to try to defeat. Like, why is people in competition? Because this is, for some reason, people want to make this about me. This is not about me. This is about the message. This is about the message. This is about the movement of the message, not about progressive action, not about Tramell Thompson. I'm going to be the first to tell you, I am not bigger than the message. Why people want to compete with us? Why people want to be like, oh, progressive action is doing this, and we must compete with them, or we got to do something to hurt them, or we got to do this. We not focused on that. That's why the vibration been real between us and the members, because most of the members know deep down inside what it is. Nobody's here perfect. I never claimed to be perfect. Everybody here has made mistakes. Everybody here has made mistakes. I'm not above mistakes. I never claimed to be. I never claimed to be perfect. But I try to be as best as I can, but I'm human. I try to deliver the message as best as I can without flaw, but we all human. We all make mistakes. But some people is vile in their messaging. Some people is toxic in their messaging. And the universe is not gonna let that through. Universe is not gonna let that through, man. You must be in tune with being positive, being in tune with yourself, and staying away from negativity. I'm telling you, as soon as I started staying away from negativity, my life changed. My life changed for the better. I stopped attacking people. I stopped worrying about what other people was doing, and I'm talking about before I even came to transit. I was setting the stage for myself, universe-wise, before I came to transit. That set the stage for me to have all the positivity here, to connect with people better, because I let go of the stuff that was destroying me, wanting to compete with people, having interior hate on me for no reason. All that is negative, man. Now I only focus on the message. I only focus on the message. I got a good set of people around me. Every day I meet good people, good strangers. You know what I'm saying? People proud of the work that we doing. And don't think, look, progressive action is not me. Progressive action is a movement. It's a movement of the messaging. Even if you don't know me and you connect to the message, then guess what? You are progressive action. Billy said, whose message is it? It is it. It's, look, Billy, I'm gonna tell you, it's not my message. I didn't create the message, right? I didn't create the message. I may recycle the message, and I put the message out there, and if people vibrate with it, then they vibrate with it. But I don't create a lot of these messaging. This messaging is a part of history. Like, I'm not saying anything new in life. None of us are saying nothing new in life. But I would say this, in New York City Transit, I have created, my team have created a lot of the messaging and put it in a way that people can understand and relate to. I can say that, but nothing is new under the sun. And I don't care about who created the message first, who did what with the message. The fact of the matter is that getting the message out there. The point of this is getting the message out there. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing else. I just want to get the message out there. People want to be like, oh, you know, I was the first to do this, I was the first to do that. But people have a problem taking credit or giving credit to people, and where they get their message from, right? You got a lot of people here regurgitating my thoughts and don't want to give me credit. But the thing that make it sad is that they act like that they came up with it themselves. Like they ain't come up with this themselves. People, that's bad messaging too. People who don't want to give people credit. You know what I'm saying? People who don't want to give people credit. Like the universe that won't unsee that. You can fool people, but you won't fool the universe. Care how many Jesus quotes or quotes you put up and God this and God that. You may fool people, but you can't fool the universe. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to continue to try to be better. We're going to continue to um to uh do the deliver the message into the people because it's not about progressive action. It's not about Tramell Thompson. It is about the message. I don't know. What I'm saying is that if I did create something, I don't care if I created something. I don't care. Nothing is new up under the sun, right? I'm not going to get into a pissing contest of who stated something first or who created the message first or whatever the case is. My point is to get the message out there. I'm not bigger than the message. Progressive action is not bigger than the message. If you care about who created the message or whatever the case is, then I don't care about that. I just want to get the message out there. And if you receive the message and you believe in the message, I want you to pass on the message. You're just as valuable as me. There's nobody greater than another person in over here. It's, like I said before earlier, it's not about being a man. It's not about being a woman. It's not about being first. It's not about being the strongest. I may say those things, but I say those things because I'm competitive. And when you're in politics, it's a competitive playing field because if you don't defend your truth, people will run with it. But we not focused on being negative. I don't want to focus on being negative. That's not our platform. You got some people out here that they get in front of their camera, get in front of their lives, and the only time they get views is when they being negative, when they talking about other people, when they creating some type of drama. That's when they get views. If that's a platform where you want to get views, then God bless you. Let the universe bless you. That's not what we doing here. That's not progressive action platform. Our platform is not talking about other people. Our platform is about the messaging. It's about the messaging. I could go months without talking about anyone and just deliver the message, and my views will be the same. If your views are high because you are talking about people, then that's negativity. We don't care about that. We don't care about being negative. I don't care about being negative. But if you talk about me, I may do a live defending myself. You can't continue to talk about people and attack people and then think that they not going to say nothing back or whatever the case is. We're going to defend ourselves. But that's not our platform. Our platform is getting you guys the information, showing you guys what the fight looked like, and calling out these bosses and showing them that we mean business. That's what it's about. We are all in this together. I don't know how many times I will have to reiterate that, but we are all in this together. Sit, you know, it's not about being a man. It's not about being a woman. It's not about who's first. It's not about who's last. It's about the messaging. But one thing I can say is that progressive action has been consistent with the messaging, whether it's campaign time, whether it's not campaign time. After the day after the election, we stayed on message. That's why we don't have to go hard campaign time because the people already received our messaging. The people already received our messaging. And that's what it's about. I'm not about to go on live and talk about people and attack people and be angry and be volatile. I'm not going to do that, man. It's not our platform. and it takes away from the messaging. We love everybody. We got love for everybody. We are in this together. Trust me, we are in this together, man. We will help anybody. We will support, we will support messaging that we feel is organic, that we feel is honest. We gotta be careful. Like, this game is so messed up. We gotta be careful who we support, because they got agendas. Everyone got an agenda. Everybody got an agenda. Everybody got an agenda. We gotta be careful on what we support and who we support, because these people wanna. Yo, this game is so crazy, man. But like I said, man, I got a big announcement. I'm gonna make this announcement probably. I don't know when I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna show y'all that this is not. I don't care about being elected. I don't care about any of that, man, because none of it mean anything. I'm gonna do the work regardless, because it's about the message. It's about the message. But one thing I can say is that we not uniting around a negative message. We not doing that. We not doing that. Y'all got anything to say? Y'all got any questions? And you can feel free to hit me up, man. If you want to get involved with the Progressive Action Movement, you can email me at progressiveaction100@gmail.com, or you can email me at tramell@progressiveaction.info. One of the two you can email me at. One of the two you can email me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to continue to do the work. We're going to continue to yeah. Let me see. Louis Blake said, wasn't Paulie Navarro a part of Utano administration? Yeah, he was a part of Utano administration, but a lot of people were a part of Utano administration. There's a lot of people, right? Because this whole thing is messed up. Like, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give you some game. I mean, look, at one time, I love Roger Toussaint. Inspired me. Utano was a part of Roger Toussaint administration. Samuelson was a part of Roger Toussaint administration. The people who's in charge now was a part of Roger Toussaint administration, right? I love Roger. I love what he stood for at that time. You know what I'm saying? To me, it was very powerful. But all of these people done came from some administration of some kind, was connected to someone or something of some kind. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, everyone got agendas. Whether you was a part of Utano administration or not, you got some people that got an agenda just to get away from their tools, that got an agenda because they don't want to do their job, that got an agenda that think because if they get elected to a certain title that they will get this certain type of clout. Like, everyone have an agenda. The election, the petitioning to get on the ballot starts, and this is to guess, I guess. Pardon me if I got your name wrong. The petitioning for the elections for signatures start in September. The actual election day is in December. I think it was December 7th, 3 years ago. But yeah, the actual election is in December. To find out who won, it's December 7th. The ballots come out, I believe, in November sometime, but the actual election is in December. But let's not focus. Let's not lose focus. Let's focus on the messaging. We must stay on the messaging. But let me see if y'all got any more questions. We need a win, bro, bad. So yes, I totally agree. Togetherness. Yeah, we definitely need we definitely need togetherness. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need togetherness. Like, I can't take no phone calls right now. But yeah, we definitely We definitely need togetherness. How do we all know that all ballots are being accounted for? Well, when they count in the ballots, you have observers. You have observers when they count in the ballots, right? So uh, that's one way. And then you got people that observe the ballots being picked up at the post office. There's processes in place for that. There's definitely processes in place, but we're not focusing on negativity. We focusing on positivity. We focusing on, like my boy Lance said, togetherness. We focusing on the message. Tramell Thompson is not bigger than the message. I am not bigger than the message. Excuse me. You turn that down a little bit? It's gonna flag my video. No. I said, can you turn it down a little bit? It's gonna flag my video. You can turn it down a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Yeah. So that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. Matter of fact, let me start making moves up out of here. But yeah, that's what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna focus on the positivity. Let me see what else y'all gotta say. See any more questions? Well, I'm glad you were able. But yeah, it is election year, and you're going to see people coming out the woodwork telling you how much they care about the members, telling you how much they care about the membership, talk a lot of BS about people, be negative, and campaign off of negativity and whatever. Everyone know that I'm more than qualified to run for president, but I don't care about that. If I cared about running, I personally don't think that that I mean it's about the work and it's about the messaging, man. When it comes down to that, I think that I'm more than qualified to run for president, but I don't care about that. None of that excites me. None of that it's not about that for me right now. It's about the message, man. It's really about the message. It's really about the message. It's about us staying together. It's about us uniting and being with people who's about positivity. We gotta focus on the positivity, man. We gotta focus on the positivity. Set his mind to lose, man. Listen, I hear you, right? But right now, let's just focus on the message, bro. Right now, let's focus on come join the movement, come join progressive action. Find out how you can get involved. Find out how you can help with the messaging. Let's focus on that. You know what I mean? Let's focus on the messaging. Let's focus on the positivity. We all in this together. We all got something to lose. We all have something to lose. We all have something to lose, man. Let's focus on the message. We all got something to lose. Let's stick together. Let's stick together with like minds. Like I'm not getting with nobody who's focused on negativity, man. I spent most of my life fucking around, messing around with negativity, man. As soon as I started being positive, things just started being better. As soon as I started focusing on positivity, things just got better. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay away from the negative messaging. Let's stay away from like I said, they could fool some people, right? You could fool people with your messaging, but you can't fool the universe, man. You cannot fool the universe. You can fool the people, but you can't fool the universe, man. Like, yo, life is so good. Life is about getting away from the white noise, getting away from the noise, man. Getting away from the noise. Sometimes you just gotta go take a walk in the park and go by the water and look at the ducks and the swans and connect with nature and things like that. You know what I mean? About positivity, man. Sticking together, man. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. We staying away from all negativity. Yeah, if you wanna sit there and campaign off of negativity and talk about people, and that's where most of your connection come to from the members, you won. I'm not even competing with that. We not even we not even look at this right here, man. Look how good life is. Look at this right here. This, man. This is what I'm letting y'all in to something that I do from time to time. I come sit here, I come by the water, especially after I got assaulted at work. Look at that beautiful bird, man. Look how big that bird is. But this is what I focus on. Like, a lot of people don't know this about me, man. Like, I be by myself a lot. I come by the water, I chill, I think, I enjoy nature. It's not about being negative all the time, man. Do I like the message Jocelyn selling for union president? Jocelyn ain't running. Jocelyn on my team. She ain't running for no union president. Let me see what Jimmy say. You embody what we need in the union. You should reconsider running. I appreciate that, Jimmy. I really do. I didn't say that I wasn't running, but I'm not. I got an announcement to make. I got an announcement to make. Cause to be honest, I can't get with the negativity, man. I really can't. I really can't get with the. Oh snap! A turtle. I can't get with the negativity, man. I just want to focus on being positive. I want to come to work and be happy, and not worry about us talking about each other as members. This one, that, this, that, this, that. No, I want to focus on the positivity, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to surround myself around positive people, man. I'm about to start doing some walks in the park with members, co-workers. We could take a walk around the park, nice stroll, and enjoy each other, man. Humanity. Humanity. Why y'all keep saying Jocelyn is running? Jocelyn ain't running. Yeah, but it's about humanity, man. It's about us loving each other. It's not about black, white, Asian. It's not about none of that, man. We all in this together. They don't care about none of us. They don't care about none of us. And then we sit there and we attack each other. We doing the work of them. We doing the work of them. Like, we sitting there attacking each other while they attacking us. We look foolish. They look foolish. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, Lewis. If someone got to sell you something, it may not be worth buying. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like someone got to sell you something, it may not be worth buying. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, right? When you dealing with the messaging, you're not trying to sell anyone anything. You just delivering a message. We not. I'm not saying I'm not bigger than the message, right? We not trying to sell anything to anyone either. We not trying to sell people snake oil. We not trying to say when we get in, we're going to do this. That's not our focus. When you look at the work and the body of work that we've done, you could point to and see what we have done already. You know what I'm saying? You will see the work that we've done, right? So you already know the potential. Like, how can you go to the NBA? Think. I want y'all to focus on this real quick. How can you make it to the NBA without playing college ball or high school ball? How can you make it to the top without playing high school ball or college ball? Right? You're not going to go to the MTA telling fans I'm the best player that there is on the court. You can't do that, right? You got to put in some type of work. So when you look at, or if you feel like someone is trying to sell you something, then you got to ask them, well, name everything that you've done. What work you have done. That's what it's about at the end of the day, right? It's about the work. What work you have done. Don't allow no one to sell you anything, man. And if they do sell you something, you ask them about the product. You ask them, what work could you name 10 things that you have done, to correct whatever situation it is. And this goes for anyone. This is not someone in particular. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and that's another thing. We not focused on what anyone else is doing with their campaign. We don't care about that because once again, it's about the message. It's about the message, man. We don't care about other people's campaigns. We don't care what they doing with their campaigns. We don't care about any of that. We only care about the message. But if you feel like someone is selling you something, then they probably is. And sometimes when someone sell you something, there's no return policy. There's no return. Bro, I don't what I would say is this, man. The messaging, right? Um that's the messaging. Only thing I can say is this, man. The people who message is with us. I believe that in life you are what you attract. So we attracting people off of positivity and people who's really organically about the message when it comes to progressive action, right? Now politics brings strange people together, so you never know, what happens with politics, but we not paying attention to nobody else messaging. Um, a lot of our messages is the same. It's not too far off. A lot of our messages aren't too far off, but um, being negative is not something that we doing. I don't care about being negative. I don't care about being negative. And if someone is selling you something, they probably is. We not here to sell anybody anything. I mean, I promote my clothing line. That's different, right? But I'm not here to sell you guys anything because I don't care about being elected. I don't care about um, uh, being an elected officer. I only care about the message. I only care about the message. You know what I mean? Let me ask you how you feel. How you feel? That's what you that should be the question. How you feel about the messaging. If you feel like you being sold the message, then it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But we not here to talk negative. We not here to talk negative about anyone. We just want to focus on the messaging. You know what I mean? Listen, um, anybody can run for union president, right? There's no qualification to run for union president. Lewis, if you wake up tomorrow and say I'm going to run for union president, then I can't feel no way about it. It's a democracy, right? Anybody can wake up and do whatever they want to do. I would never tell um, you know, someone not to do something that they feel that they believe in. That's not my job. My job is just to deliver the message. My job is just to deliver the message, man. I don't care about telling anyone to not to do something or to do something. It's about the message and it's about qualifications and what they have done. People got to stand on work. Like I said, you can't go to the NBA without having a body of work to stand on, whether it's in high school or whether it's in college. There's no way that you could go to the league without having a body of work to stand on. You can't just score 50 points in one game and have the greatest game and think that you're gonna make it to the league. It don't work like that. Don't work like that. Tashi, crazy. Yeah, but Lewis, we not here to talk about um other people or whatever the case is. We don't I personally don't care what other people doing with their campaigns. Um I don't care how if you like the message that you hearing, you know, then that's what it should be. But I think that you know, my people at Progressive Change is coming with the proper message. And that's all that we focused on. We only focused on the messaging. We only focused on doing the work of the people, not talking about people, not being negative, and not being political, man. It's about the message. It's about positivity. It's about taking care of one another. Look at this, man. Look where I'm at right now. You think I want to talk negative about anyone? I'm sitting by a lake or whatever this is, and watch. Look at the ducks. They look at this. This you had a swan somewhere, a big swan. You know what I mean? You think I want to be here? I want to be talking about people, bro. Let's focus on being positive, man. Ask me something about progressive action. Ask me something about the messaging. Let's talk about that. You know, we don't want to talk about anyone. Peace and love to everybody, man. Peace and love to everybody. It's all good. And I don't want y'all to get it confused. Like, even the people who I talk about in the union, you know, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. You know what I'm saying? I call it tough love. I just want them to do what's right. I just want them to do what's right. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate anybody here. I don't hate nobody here. I just tough love them. I want to be a part of the best union, the strongest union. I want to be the most powerful union in the city. And it just breaks my heart that we got people that don't want that. That's acting like they want it but don't want it. You know what I'm saying? And man, so it's tough love. I don't hate anyone. I don't hate anyone here, man. Anyone. Anyone. My heart don't possess hate. It don't give me it don't get it, I won't even allow myself to hate someone. That's too much energy, man. That takes up too much of your energy. I appreciate that, Jimmy. Jimmy, the only thing I want you to do, bro, is just share the video, man. Encourage your coworkers to hear the positive word. That's all we focused on. It's being positive, man. Wanting to be the best. Wanting the best from our union leadership. Wanting the best for humanity, man. That's all this is about for me, man. I don't want y'all to. That's all it's about, man. I just want to be positive. Positive, and fight for what's right. We got management attacking us. We don't need to be attacking one another. We don't need to be attacking one another. We already got management attacking all of us. You right, Lance. You know what I'm saying? People need to just focus on the message. Like, don't pay no attention to me. I'm not bigger than the message. That's why I made this live. Is to tell y'all I'm not bigger than the message, man. Like, I walk down the block complimenting people, making them feel good about each other. You know, I do the birthday shout outs when I can. You know, I'm about positivity and making people feel good. But I don't want people to pick on us either and feel like that they could get over on us and do what they want against us. That's why I spend less time attacking people who really want change here. Like, man, people really got this thing screwed up, man. People really got this thing screwed up. Let's just focus on being positive. Let's focus on loving one another. Let's focus on who the real fight is against. My video views don't come from attacking people. My video views come from the information. That's where my video views come from, the information, not from attacking people. Got love for everybody, man. I may not mess with you if you talk stuff about me. I may not mess with you, but I don't hate you. Stay away from you. I just don't want to deal with negativity. Just don't want to deal with negativity, man. We should all have one common enemy here, and that's the people who's trying to take everything away from us. That's where our focus should lie. That's where progressive action focus lie. Any more questions? Let's can we stick on questions? I don't want to talk about people campaigns. I only want to talk about the message. Can we just focus on the message? Any questions for me? I appreciate the love that you guys, been giving me these past 5 years. I definitely appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate y'all buying, the progressive action, clothing, shirts, and things of that nature. I definitely support that. That keeps the platform moving. That allow us to, um, pass on a message in efficient ways here, in new ways, because our union is stuck in the Stone Age, which the way that they deliver the message. But that's all I want to focus on, man. Let's just focus on positivity, the message, and loving each other. We all in this together. We all in this together. You know what I'm saying? We all in this together. One day I want y'all to come out here with me. I want y'all to come to Prospect Park and just come sit by a tree with me. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk. Let's just build as humans. Let's talk as humans. Let's not even talk work. Let's just talk as humans. Let's go connect with the earth. Let's go walk on the grass barefoot. You know what I mean? Connect with the earth. Let's go do corny things. You know what I'm saying? Like let's focus on positivity. This world is filled with negativity. Turn on the news, everything negative. Go on social media, everything negative. You know what I'm saying? Let's come here and focus on being positive, man. It's love. It's love. You know what I mean? Got love for everyone, man. I got regular love for everyone. I got tough love from everybody, but I don't hate nobody, man. It's not about that. Me hating people gets nowhere. Let me see what George said. Let me see what Lewis said. We all want the best, but the selection is important. We want to put the right people in, and when you give your endorsement, we back you up. But you were been wrong before when you endorse Eric Lodell. Let me tell you something, man. Everybody make bad choices, right? People make bad choices for their kids' parents. People make bad choices in job decisions. People make bad choices, get arrested. Everyone make bad choices. Let's not act like people do not make bad choices. Everyone make bad choices. No one is above bad choices, right? No one can see inside people's head either. You can't predict what's in people's head. If you was able to predict what's in people's head, you wouldn't ask me how I feel about other people, right? So nobody makes good decisions 100% of the time. People make mistakes, right? I own up to my mistake, right? And I don't call it a mistake. I call it a lesson, right? Because people make mistakes over and over and over again. If you don't learn from your mistakes, then you're in trouble. I learned from my mistake. We keep it pushing. We keep it pushing. But don't come up here and act like that everybody is above mistakes. You telling me you never made a mistake before? Everybody made mistakes. And that mistake that you're talking about doesn't affect you at all, right? Everybody make mistakes though. Let me see what George say. It was crazy. Some of these people, management started out as conduction and cleaners as soon as they get some type of thing. Yeah, man, you know what it is, because it's about the title about some with some people, George, right? People think that when they become a certain title, it gives them a cape, it gives them a certain power, and it's like when certain people become police, they act different, right? That's how it works. Let me see. I just feel when you're running against each other. Yeah, Delroy, I agree, man. We have to unite in some form of fashion, but I can guarantee you I'm not uniting, me personally, and this goes for my people too. We not uniting with negative people. We are not uniting with negative people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want negative people around me. I don't want negative people in my circle. I don't want people with ulterior motives in my circle. I don't want none of that. I'm operating off of peace and love. Let me see, Ariel. Too many power hungry folks, and they want jump progressive action stage just to get recognition. Then betray you kicks in once they get what they want, my opinion. I mean, yeah, you're right. If you look at a lot of people who's involved with union politics, they came from us. They came from progressive action, right? And people use us as a stepping stone to get recognition, and then when they step on their own, they don't get the same recognition, because, like I said, you may be could fool a few people, but you can't fool the universe. The universe will stop your vibration. The universe would stop how you connect with the earth, right? That's what the universe would do. The universe would stop how you connect with the earth. And then once the universe stop how you connect with the earth, the people will see what it's for. Yeah, Jimmy, I'm only focused on uniting off of positivity, bro. You can't talk about me last week and think next week we're going to be able to come together. Like that's not even real. That's not even like organic. Like that's not how this works. It's not how this works, man. Peace and love overrules everything. It's not about um uh coming together if it's not included with peace and love, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's not about peace and love, at the end of the day, we not coming together. You know how they say, a drunk person speak a sober mind? Well, an angry person speak a sober mind too. When someone is angry, really listen to them. Listen to angry people. They really telling you how they feel. You know what I'm saying? And what we saying is that we not saying, we may not mess with you because you're not positive, you know what I'm saying? But we're not going to sit there and throw dirt on you either, because we don't care about that. We just not going to do that. If we have to defend ourselves, we would. We will defend ourselves, but we focused on positivity only. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, I have to remember that, progressive action is a very important, powerful platform. And we got to watch and take care of our platform, and watch who we let on our platform, because you got people that want to chase clout, that would come mess with us and then want to go do their own thing, and then want to act like that we ain't help them, or act like that they ain't get their information from us and all that other stuff. But we don't care about that. It's about peace and love, man. It's about peace and love, nothing else, man. So we want to focus about here. Peace and love, man. It's about peace and love, positivity. The message. Tramell is not bigger than the message. Progressive action is not bigger than the message. Nobody here is bigger than the message. Don't matter what your gender is. It don't matter what you like. It don't matter your race. Don't matter how tall you are. Don't matter how deep your voice is. It don't matter how strong you are. It is about the message. And we are focused on the message. For sure. Yeah, if you guys want to donate to the platform, you could donate on the Cash App. The Cash App is Progressive Action 100, $ Progressive Action 100. Donations is greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated for sure. But yeah, we only focused on positivity, love. We love everyone here. We give people tough love. Even the people who we criticize in the union all the time, we don't hate them. It's all done out of love. We just want to be the most powerful union in the city. We want the respect we deserve. And it's due. It's due right now. It's due right now. Catch you guys later. Peace.